Well, hello there, and I am back doing some more randomizer stuff just because I have a couple hours, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just get a little weekly practice in and see how this goes. And we're attempting to see if we can use the newer tracker and see how well that works today. Because I was running into problems with it not detecting stuff off the door window properly yesterday, but I don't know if that was on me. So we're going to find out if this works better. In worst case, we manually track it or I switch back to the other one. So let's see how it goes. So let's give it the old shot. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ah, yes, a map. Always my favorite thing to start out with. Okay. Alright, let's go get some money, and then we'll do our normal Chuck Uncle route into the village type stuff and see how this goes. A perfect Houlihan room. Okay. Alright, that tracked. Time? What's that? I don't know. That's a great question. I got stuff later on today, so I was like, oh, what can I do for a couple hours? And I'm like, well, this works. So I just want to do a quick practice because the weekly seed, I made some errors. That's a nice double. Let's try and get one or two more. Nice RNG. Yeah, whatever. So, Austin, how are you doing? Alright, we'll skip that. Boomerang. Oh, good chance for not getting that red boomerang. Okay. Oh, it even shows pieces of heart on the tracker now next to my character. That's kind of nice. A little quality of life thing to know if I'm at like 3. You stink, bottle vendor. Okay, I was gonna make a comment about how the well was complete trash, but that glove made up for it a little bit. Now we can do the back of escape. I hate the fact that we got the ice rod early. Man, not a lot of great stuff out of the village. Glove is nice, but the rest of it is just kind of... I didn't even have the decency to give me a sword or anything. Okay. Alright, game. Whatever you say. Well, this will give me another heart, so we might as well do it. Let's take a quick peek at Lumberjack, and then I am gonna do Back of Escape. Well, there's our sword. That's always great when something important shows up there. I mean, hopefully we'll just find the other 3 and don't have to worry about it, but that's annoying. Love it. Reroll. All right, there we go. See, we already got this key in the map, so I think what I'm gonna do is, now that we got the sword, let's just do escape right away, because we don't have bombs yet anyway. Actually, we might get one here. Nope, of course not. And so maybe we'll get some in escape, but we know it's 3 items in the front and 1 item in Dark Cross. So let's go see what's here. I could get the sense that this is going to immediately be not worth of a dip, but even just getting one important thing out of here would be helpful. Well, a bottle's good. Alright. Now we have Zora money. So we have one item still at Dark Cross. I think what we're just going to do is let's buy bombs and then do south. Because... yeah. We're not getting any luck from the 50-50 there. So we'll spend the money since we got the 300. We could take a sneak peek at what's on the island. Naturally, bombs. It's kind of funny. Alright, I think this is slightly quicker. And we'll head down to the dam, mini moldworm and all that. There's gotta be something good this way. Let's drain it. Take a peek at the item and then come back in for the chest. Alright, we can skip that. Wow, double blue rupees. Amazing. That's nice. Aha! Alright, so we just need a Moon Pearl and we got Dark World access. So we're gonna go for the Ice Cave. We'll probably fake Flipper, though, unless we get the Moon Pearl in the Ice Cave, we're not gonna be able to get... or from Hobo, I guess, because we'll do that, but we're not gonna be able to get Waterfall. But I can at least go up and buy the Zora item with the money we have. And then we can start doing other things like Eastern and Saha and all that stuff. And eventually we might need to look at Agina. But we also have the dig spot and the bottle turn-in that we gotta do at some point if we don't get what we're looking for. So, lots of isolated stuff, but we'll try to stick with the density plays. The water checks are just convenient from here, so we're gonna do them. Out of my way. There we go. And we already know what's on the island, so we don't even have to glance at that. Okay. Alright, Hobo has another shield. Alright. Whoop. I did not want to jump into that crab. Just gotta be a little extra careful here. Alright, good news. We don't have to come back to this part. I don't know why I jumped in there like I had flippers. I do not. Aha. Fire shield is helpful shield. Alright, what's the verdict? Wow. What a jerk. Okay. Alright, let's go Sage's Closet in Eastern. Green Pendant Turtle Rock, isn't that what we all wanted to see? Ooh, boy. Alright. So, after Eastern, we have 3 quick checks that I can do, kind of in order, I guess. The bottle turn in, the shovel, the dig spot, and then Agina's cave. So if this doesn't have an answer, I gotta check one of those 3. Because sequence breaking on Death Mountain shouldn't be it. Unless I find a fire source or a flute. Well, lamp specifically. But we have access to at least 2 items in here. Maybe. I mean, it depends on where they are and what the logic ends up looking like here, but let's find out. Okay. Gross. Not helpful at all. Now, if we're lucky, the next two checks are the two items, and then we could just see if we can finish here, or if we're gonna just get out. Alright, let's do this room wrong. Alright, that wasn't bad, but still not right. Wow, one item is in logic. That sucks. We're gonna get the second one, but it's not in logic without the lamp. Man, we're betting 0 here. Like, pick it up. Wow, it's complete trash. Alright, let's do those other checks that we need to do. So we're gonna turn in the bottle. We're gonna do our dig spot. And then we're gonna go check Agina's cave in the desert. And one of these should be some sort of progression. Whether it be the moon pearl or it gets me up in the mountain or something. Okay. Not on the bottle. It'll be funny if it's the dig spot, because we got the shovel. Where do we get it? Oh, the Lost Woods drop down. There it is. Alright. Well, let's go to Hype Cave. We're right here. Alright. Ice and pod? Ugh. I hate it. And then Skullwoods is the other 5-6. Alright. There's our dungeon info. Let's find out how dumb this gets. So, going to Thieves Town would probably be a good idea. I can clear that fully. I might want to beeline up to the village and do that stuff. Master Sword's nice. Yo. Alright, going to Hype Cave was definitely a good choice. Alright, so I think we do dig game, and we'll just save and quit from here. I can do bonk rocks and then get into the dark world and do thieves. Late dig. But a really good item to get. Alright. Suddenly finding stuff. Now, I'm half tempted to Death Mountain, but I'm not looking to do that because it's not logic yet. We have a dungeon we can beat. Let's go beat the dungeon. And now we have a medallion. That's good. We need at least one of them. Alright, 3 quick checks to do here, and then we're going to go in and do thieves. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was hoping that would show up soon. Gross. Alright. Well, these sounds of crystal. 4 items inside. Let's see if we get some more important things in here to help us progress. And now Death Mountain's in logic, by the way. That's 1. So I'm definitely more inclined to go check out Death Mountain because Hera's in logic now. So we should probably venture up there after this, maybe. Three items in the back. Oh, I thought I had it. It was close. Okay. Okay. All three last checks have the 3 items. Let's see. ₹5 is the stun prize. I don't think I checked it yet. Powder. Okay. Nice bomb refill. Okay. Blind should be pretty simple. We have Berna as a backup here. Any old sword will make the cut. Okay. All right, there is a crystal done. Whoops, wrong place. All right, we're gonna do 2 quick things. Let's check Dark Cross real quick while we're here, because it is one other item. It would be kind of funny if it was something important. And then we're gonna go up the mountain. The mountain has tons of checks, plus we could get to Hera. Dude. All 3 shields. All right, if you insist. Alright, so we'll be able to go up and take a look at Spec Rock. We can grab the item inside if it's good. at least scout the item on the rock. But more importantly, we're going to get the Paradox with 7 chests. My favorite. My God. Big money. And no. Okay, so we can ignore that. Okay. So I think what I would really love to see up here is right there, the fire rod. That's what I was hoping for, because now when I go back down the mountain, I can go to Skull Woods. And then that, when I beat Hera in Skull Woods, opens up the red bomb. So having both of those early is kind of nice. Next thing on my wish list would probably be Mirror and Flippers to knock out Swamp, but I would also like Mirror and Mitts. Now there's Quake. We don't know if that's required. Mitts gets, well, and we need a flute too for Meyer, so we need a lot of items. Really no reason to get wound up over anything yet. We have a lot of items to look for. But that fire rod will bring me right into Skull Woods, so that's good. How about you get out of my way? Alright, we're going to Hera pot here. We're going to hope that the big key's not in the basement, just so we can have a better chance of getting both items. Okay. Both of you can just go screw. What do we got? Well, that's one of them. So if the other item is either on Moldworm or in the chest here, so we need it to be on Moldworm, otherwise we're gonna have to go for that big key and it's in the big chest, which would be unfortunate. Nice. Good kill. Alright. Looks like we're going back in. That sucks. All right. Well, here we are. Just waiting for the tiles. This is the most exciting part of the run. I get to stretch, take a little break. The worst part is we gotta walk all the way out. But we'll do this again. Worth. Okay, can we fall right down? Yeah. Okay. So that opens up Waterfall, and we're closer to being able to do Swamp. We still need a mirror before that becomes logic. So the question is, where do we go next? We might need to go and see if there's anything to pick up in Pendant Pod, or at least that area of the world, because we haven't really gone over there. And I could do the Flippers checks while in that area too. Alright. And I guess I could also... Well, we'll wait on that. Spy Cave is kind of in logic. It's not great, but I think I can do it. But let's do this first. Alright, what do we got in here? Alright, nothing good. Well. Oh, I know what we need to do. Let's do what I said I was going to do instead of doing all this crap. Let's go to Skull Woods. I don't know why it escaped my mind. We have that in logic. We're doing that first. Then we'll check out Pendant Pod in that area. That's a much smarter move because it opens up the bomb too, so we could route all that in. I totally forgot that I could do that because we got the fire rod was in Paradox. Wait. While we're here, we also found the powder when we went into Thieves Town, so let's see if Magic Bat's got anything worthwhile. Nope. Alright, back to the Dark World. Alright. We'll probably go straight back and try to kill Moth first, and then we'll work our way up if we still are looking for stuff. It's usually not a bad plan if you know you gotta kill it anyway. You know, I don't feel like messing with these guys. Wonderful. Okay. That gets me... See, now I'm super glad that I remembered to come here before Pod, because if I do need to go into Pod, now it's fully clearable. But more importantly, we can get the crystal out of Eastern. That is a bigger deal. And Eastern does have one more item in it. We have a key. Let's just do this. We'll see if the second item is right on Moth, because that would be pretty sweet if it is. Ah, shit. Really? That was not the greatest use of magic, but... considering... Oh, I missed. I don't think this is going to go very well. Alright. Well, we'll get 1 or 2 shots back with the small magic that's here. That's about it. We'll have to sword this bastard down. But I also have hammer. Which has no range. I have a fairy in a bottle. Alright, that works. Worst fight ever. But I didn't die. Alright. Let's look for our second item. Alright, we have one more check here. Alright, not it. Alright, now we gotta look at the chests in the front. And there it is. Okay, let's get out of here. I want to take a quick peek at Bumper Ledge since we are nearby. And then I think we go get our red bomb. Okay. We don't need those. Save and quit might have been faster now that I'm thinking about it, but we committed, so let's just go. Alright, so we can set the bomb. We have yet to look at what's actually on the pyramid, so we're going to do that really quick. After we do this, we could run up to Catfish just to eliminate that before we do any dumpster diving after that. I might still want to consider doing Eastern before Pod, even though it's only one item, just because it's the crystal, but... Oh. Well, that's part of the puzzle. Well, now, saving and quitting from Catfish is definitely a good idea, and doing Eastern first will be quicker. Nice. Okay, that's good. So, we knew we were only getting up to Tempered because the last sword's at Lumberjack. We're not doing that. So, that's super nice that the seed gave us the Tempered sword at some point. Alright, we're going to save and quit after Catfish. We'll activate the flute, and then we'll come back and do Eastern, and then go into Pod if we need to. The last item in Eastern could lead to somewhere, though. We just don't know. It might also be crap. The other two items in Eastern were, I think, red 20s, so it'd be nice if it had something. I also could check Aegina's Cave. I should probably do that too. We haven't even peeked at Desert Ledge either, so maybe we just do those and then we'll head Eastern just to eliminate that stuff. Ah, there it is. Okay. That's really good. So now I'm debating at least checking Mire area, because if we find out what medallion's there, we'll know a little bit more about how much we need. We've laid eyes on Quake, but we can't get it yet. We're close to getting it. So it might be worth going down there, checking Aegina's Cave, and just getting the stuff in the Mire area real quick. Okay, again, I'm not going to go in just yet. Heart container. We'll get the item here, then we'll flute down there. Back down, and we'll get going to Mire. Because again, getting the medallion requirement, at least seeing what's in the shed, that's not a bad option real quick. Okay, not punished. We also have the smith chain that's all in logic at this point, too. So we haven't seen Bamos. That might be a good thing, honestly. That we're not going to be sitting there wondering if we should go into Mire early. Unless it's right here, then I'll just kind of be mad about it. But okay. Alright, let's go finish Eastern. The other thing we have to think about besides Pendant Pod is coming up here for the rest of the Dark World checks. Though, ideally, I mean, the mirror could be up there. Ideally, we get the mirror first, but that might not happen. Maybe the mirror's in Hookshot Cave? Ugh. Could just be in Pod as well, though. Let's get this first, and then we'll see where we're going to go. God's sakes. Awful. Okay. All right, let's see. Got in my face a little bit there. Ooh, I actually pulled that off. I didn't think I was going to. Cape. Well, we know that's not required. It's a nice to have item. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna open up the portal on top of Turtle Rock. At least know what opens TR. Luckily, and of course we'll probably find Smart up here, so I'll put my foot in my mouth. Luckily, we really can't go in and do anything. There's our Quake again. Ideally, it's Bombos. We just don't have to worry about this ever. Because I don't want to go into TR at any point in the seed. It is Bombos. Okay. Cool. Well, another bottle's nice, but not what I was looking for. Just realized, does this? No, okay. What can I? Nope, okay. I wanted to check and see if, I noticed the duck icon on the flute, and I was curious whether or not there was any type of check or something like that for the powder or hammer, or not hammer, shovel. Alright, let's do this stupid cave. Okay. Sure. Well, I guess we see what that turns into. And then maybe we do Smith Chain before we just go into Pod. I don't know why I'm avoiding Pod, because I'm sure that's the answer, but I feel like I need to. I don't know why. I also have to recognize that now I have Ice Palace and Logic as well. And I hate it. Pod's been in Logic longer. I don't know why I dropped down. I'll take it. I didn't even go far enough in. I knew it too, like immediately. I'm like, what am I doing? Alright. Alright, I guess we'll do purple chest real quick, and then we'll try pod. Item density says pod. I don't know why I don't turn myself at the end of the dash. Follow me. All right. Well, not an ideal thing to have to do, but we are dipping pendant dungeons because that's pretty much all we have left is between pod and ice. Pod's got 5 checks, ice is 3, so we're doing the density play and hoping that we're right. All right, that's one item. second item. Both hearts. Okay, so we're gonna get one small key down here, and possibly another item. Maybe the big key. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 more items. And the compass. Alright, something on the boss. Okay. Okay. Well, what we've learned so far is that Pod's got really nothing in it, but we have one more potential thing at the boss room. So let's find out if it's worth anything. It'll be ironic if the it always works out like this too, right? You go with the larger density play, it's wrong. Like if there's nothing in here and the correct play was 3-item Ice Palace, you feel bad, but it's like at the same time, you're gonna make the call to go into the larger density dungeon most of the time, especially since it's Pod. And Pod usually like has like one important item, and we're not totally saying it doesn't yet, but it's got to be here on the boss. Otherwise it's been nothing. All right. What is here? Nothing. Alright, let's go to ice. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to Icebreaker. So we'll have to do the old bomb jump strat. Which, actually, the last time I played Ice Palace, I think that's what I had to do. So, might not be bad to get some more practice doing this. Alright, let's see if we can get this quickly. Close. I knew that was wrong, but I couldn't get the right pixels set up. Nice. No, no. Oh, I almost did the same thing I did last time, too, and walked right off the edge there. Okay. Good. Much better. Alright, we can go right here and clean up this whole section before we go down, which is nice. What was in the first chest? A key? Yeah, a key. So we haven't gotten any dungeon items yet. That's one. That's two, and it's going to be really frustrating if this is also garbage. Because then where else do I need to go? Oh, I know where else I could go. That opened up not too long ago, too. I have King's Tomb. I'll be mad if it's King's Tomb and these two pendant dungeons are nothing. Okay. Let's... Holy shit. Okay, that's good. So the seed might want me to dip into Mire without Samaria, and it could be there. Or the mirror's there, and that makes me do a double dip, which would be cruel, but it very well could be the case. Just in case, because there is a small chance the mirror could be on Ped, we are going to finish this dungeon. I certainly don't want to come back in here. And I have a knack for rolling some shit seeds. So there is a chance that that could be the case here. So I have to be aware of that possibility. But that awful... Come on. Going all the way to Iced Tea Room was required. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna check King's Tomb, and then we're gonna go into Mire. You know what I'm gonna do since we're right here? Let's get a blue potion in this, and then we'll go to the Mire area, just so I have it for later. This is a really annoying... So unless Samaria's in here... I mean, and really I want Samaria and Mir to be in here. That way I'm just done. But likely Samaria is, only. And that's going to make me go back up to the rock. I can sense the bullshit coming now. Or even better, watch the book be in here and nothing else, and then it makes me go to desert and then find one of the items in there. Like, there's all sorts of really fun things that this could make me do. And I use fun loosely. It's gonna make me freaking leave. Amazing. Oh my god. Well, we gotta dig, because if it is here, we just want to be done. That's amazing. Freaking called the mirror being here. Alright. So, even if the item's here, we're going to make sure we grab the big key before we leave. My thought is I might as well immediately do desert while I'm here, because that's fully clearable, guaranteed. There are 2 items there. It's possible we could find Samaria just in desert and then be in go. And that's if it's not here. Both items that lock desert are in Mire. God, we have so much bullshit stuff to do now. Alright, let's get the big key first, and then we're out of here. God, that's so stupid. That's like the Bamos... You know what? It'd be really funny if it's on Bamos tablet, because Mirror and Book is like Bamos tablet express. But we could do desert and we could do swamp, and we gotta prioritize those first. So, Canis, Samaria, and Go. The good news about this is that we don't need to do Turtle Rock ever. So I will at least feel good about that. Let's do Checkerboard first. So no Turtle Rock this seed. You know what? What the hell? Sandcart. Okay, wasn't there also a heart container down here? I think. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Alright, let's get our 2 items out of desert and finish this up. Hey, look, a small key. Alright, let's see if this is one of the items. It is. Let's beat the boss, and if we don't get an item off the boss, we'll come back in for the big chest. Nice magic drop. Come on. There. Every single time he was going the wrong way. Alright, we gotta go back in. And then we'll go right to Swamp. Amazing prize. 10 out of 10. Enough. Alright, that's good. We only have to do one big old dip at this place. Alright, that's go mode. Alright. Fixed it. I'll check the chest on the way in case silvers pop up, but I doubt it. Red mail. That had to be like 5 of the items or something like that out of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Or did we get all 6? We might have gotten all 6 items. I bet map and compass are on the left-hand side. So I think we actually wiped this dungeon out by go moding it, which is crazy. We have both items out of Mire. We just need to go back and finish it. I still can't believe this thing gave me the mirror in the book. Alright, we are going to Cape Abuse Vidi and then head directly to GT. Alright. Let's go. I love Dead Rock so much. Dude, just get away from them. Holy shit. We're just having the worst climb ever. It's fine. Okay. I was gonna just get so mad if that happened again. Alright, goodbye, Dead Rocks forever. We're just gonna go left. Lately, it's been, whatever decision I make is the wrong one when it comes to quickly finding the big key. So let's see if this pays off or not. Get away. Just take the hit. God, just having all the luck when it comes to this shit today, aren't we? There we go. Well, let's see if it's behind Ice Armos. Otherwise, I should have done DM routing anyway. Of course, we didn't do Hope Room. It's probably just sitting there. Of course. There it is. Alright, we have enough keys. Come on. This went the wrong way. Ugh. You know, whatever. Was kind of hoping to grab that, but it was not going to happen. Alright, we'll back off of the fire rod for a second. Make sure we have enough for the torch rooms, which we should be fine because I can grab this. How did I miss that one? I'm still doing this just to get the interferes off the screen, because screw 'em. Alright. One more shot for silvers. It's probably in TR, so it's fine. God. Walked right into him. Just unnecessary. There we go. That's some good vengeance. Nope. The funny part is it still says Ganon's Tower, and then it would be friggin' Tile Room. Oh my god. Get away from me. Why? Like, any other time, I swear to god, you could just dash right by these things. Every now and then, they're in the perfect position and just come and just mess you up for no reason. It's a double. Why there? It's 3. Good enough. Let's go kill Ganon and just get this over with. Not my favorite seed. Just a lot of dumb shit. Required double dip of Mire, a deep pendant ice to get Bamos. Absolutely nothing in Pendant Pod, which really stunk. And silvers are nowhere to be seen. Come on. Of course they're in TR. No one's going into TR in this seed. Let's wait. Yeah, it was bad. I think I got 6 on him. There we go. The seed's rude for wanting you to get silvers out of TR. That's all. Not that you need them, but it's just rude. I always like how the rando seeds, like, just their logic is so unfriendly to newer runners. Because the new runner won't want to go in that dungeon, because by the time you get access to it, you're in go mode, so what's the point? And it's a pendant. How early were they, though? And it's all the way down on the eye bridge. Whatever. Let's fast forward. It's rude. It's as simple as it is, it's rude. I do want to check one other thing. Da, da, da. Okay. So I was a little off. We ended up getting 5 of 6 items in Swamp. But the only thing we missed were 3 bombs. Obviously, that didn't matter. But we basically cleared everything else out. Was there anything? Well, we know where Quick was, so yeah, I think we got everything. Alright, cool. Well, that was the seed. The more important part is, it's over. So. That was actually worse than my weekly time, but this had some pretty crappy progression setups and stuff. The good news is the new tracker seemed to work out pretty nice, so I liked a couple of the updates on how this worked. It seems to be fine. Though I'd like to try it with another door rando again and see if it works. Because it definitely did not when I tried it yesterday. So that was kind of a thing. So, here's our important stuff. It took an hour and 24 to get that damn mirror in Mire. Then we had to go and leave Mire, do Desert, Swamp, and then go back to Mire. Rude, rude, rude. But that's how it goes sometimes. So, whatever. Alright. So tomorrow, if the weekly gets posted, I might do that in the morning or afternoon, depending on how things go. I'm supposed to be hanging out with a friend, so I might be doing that most of the day. The one thing that will definitely happen tomorrow, though, is Gloomhaven around 6:30 Eastern. We're going to be hopping in and doing something, so I get to learn how to use new characters, so we'll see how that goes. So thanks for hanging out and joining, and I'll be back tomorrow at minimum with Gloomhaven, maybe more. See ya. Have a great day.